Hello everyone. So I did mention in my last video that I was probably going to be taking Angela into Labyrinth of Legends for some real fights. Um, the first thing I wanted to show you, I did finish. I took down Maestro. I think I have one more path to go after looking at the map. But I thought I would put out this video first, which compares the damage that Angela does at the end of the quest with the damage that she does at the beginning of the quest. So if you aren't aware, Angela has a synergy with Odin where she gets plus 5% buff potency for each fight that was won throughout the quest. So the more fights you win, the more her buff potency increases. Now I want to be clear that these comparisons are not perfect. I sort of had to pick a fight near the end of the quest to show off the differences, but not one. The last fight of the quest is Civil Warrior, and Civil Warrior is a tech, so I have class advantage. That one went really quickly. The one before this is Venom. The one before Iron Fist is Venom. So that one is not a great candidate for it either because he has a bunch of armor ups, and so it's not clear what he's doing. Even Old Man Logan isn't perfect for the beginning of the quest because Old Man Logan, of course, is regenerating throughout the fight. But the amount that he regenerates throughout this entire fight is something like 5,000 health. So it's not a huge deal to compare against. So how does it turn out? Well, the answer is it matters, right? Over the course of the quest, it's about a 50% increase in the amount of damage that Angela can do. Of course, that depends on how the rotations work and how everything lines up, but it turns out to be, over the quest, about 50% increase in damage output, and that applies to both damage per second and damage per hit. So you'll see the numbers at the end of this, but that's how it turned out. So you can see on the bottom here, Iron Fist is about to go down. For reference, Iron Fist is 21 fights into this labyrinth path that I just did. So in theory, the math would say 21 fights, 5% buff potency, you should be dealing 100% more damage. But that's not the way anything works out, because you, of course, don't have the Fury buffs up. Sometimes you're increasing the potency of your crits, sometimes your precisions, sometimes you're increasing the buff potency of your armor ups. But as long as you have a Fury up, you are increasing the buff potency of those. So I just wanted to clarify why it's turns out to be about 50% of a damage increase and not more like 100, which is what you might have expected. In any case, it is certainly noticeable. It is not necessary. You can see on the top, this is one fight into the path, and she's critting for 12,000 regularly and 40,000 when everything lines up right. So it's not like she's doing bad damage up on top there. It's just the damage does scale. So is Strife the new queen of the long content? Maybe, maybe not, but she certainly makes it fun. Bye.